Another hypothesis for the name stems from assassin, which in Arabic means guardians, and some scholars have insisted that this is to be the true origin of the word assassin, guardians of the secrets. The term Twelver refers to its adherents' belief in the 12 divinely ordained leaders, also known as the 12 imams, and in the Mahdi, the guided one, who return as the redeemer of Islam and who will rule the world. Within his mountain fortress of Alamut, Lord Sabah built the legendary Garden of Earthly Delights, which would play an important role in the initiation rites of the assassins. Another version of this story comes to us from Marco Polo, from his visit to Alamut in 1273. This was only a small part of Hassan's system, which he had divided into levels or degrees. During the Crusades, the assassins fought both for and against the Crusaders. Even our modern assassination cults like CIA, Mossad, they've incorporated many of the assassins' techniques into their methodologies. The book is mainly an esoteric interpretation of Masonic hand signs. There's secrets that are revealed in these words that are made up of sounds or letters with accompanying numerical values, and these are made manifest in the human body through certain exercises that he claims make up essential components at the heart of alchemy.
With Lolita, he took special delight in mocking suspect scenes found in Shirley Temple films. Commonly interpreted as innocent, fun-filled spoofs on leading actresses of the stage and cinema, the Baby Burlesk films are in fact replete with disturbing slapstick jokes and sly innuendos. Pipsqueak Shirley played the diaper-clad harlot Gloria. The toddler soldiers, hanging around Pete's Buttermilk Cafe, compete for her attention by presenting her with enormous lollipops. As the youngster suckles away, a man can be heard moaning rather than mooing on the accompanying soundtrack. Shirley played the cannibal civilizing Christian missionary Madame Cradlebait. The mouthfuls he swallows are conveniently monitored on the gulp meter standing nearby. Cast as an orphan, motherless child or runaway, the plot lines of Shirley's feature films now revolved around children's institutions and custody battles. They pick her up, shove a box of Cracker Jacks under one arm, and press her face into an oversized cake that leaves traces of white icing around her mouth. Shirley often comforts her male co-stars in a too adult fashion. Depraved choreography is seen in Captain January, where Shirley has a close encounter with her dancing co-star. Morgan's hallucinations continue as all the paintings in his study are suddenly haunted by Shirley's image. American film critic Gilbert Seldes compared Shirley to Mae West, the reigning sex goddess, and recommended her directors face a firing squad at daybreak.
I've been involved over the last few years in translating and researching the contents of a very important essay written in Latin and published in 1818. I am speaking about Mysterium, Baphometis, Revelatum, or The Mystery of Baphomet Revealed. This is part of a larger serial publication called in German Fundgruben des Orients, or Treasures of the Orient. It is probably the most important document pertaining to the history of the demonic idol of the Templars known as Baphomet. Almost none of those historians had actually read Hammer Purgstall's essay, most likely because it is in Latin, with Greek, Arabic, German, and French thrown in. These are over 100 pictures of idols, caskets, bowls, coins, and bas-reliefs on walls that came from churches located on properties in the former Austro-Hungarian Empire. Hammer Purgstall believed that these pictures show the secret religious practices of the Templars, and that they were actually Ophite Gnostics rather than Christians. These take on the form of a horned and/or crowned figure, sometimes female, but more often hermaphroditic. The Ophite Gnostics were a group who revered the Serpent of Genesis. He claimed that this ritual was the source of the word Baphomet. Hammer Purgstall argues that this, quote, mixing bowl of mind is what is represented by all of the ritual bowls that he discovered. By distinguished, we mean peculiar. By charity, we mean love, both the brotherly and the sexual. which to the Knights Templar were actually the same. Added to these were the words, "love is the law," again putting emphasis on the use of transgressive, quote, love, or sex, as a path to spiritual freedom from the rule of God. Quote, "return from apostasy through procton," that is Greek for the rectum, "is made easy." On another artifact he found inscriptions which read, "He ordered the camel to lie down on its knees, to do the most disgusting things." She is uprooting the tyranny of the world system, and freeing those reborn through gnosis from the chains of their masters.